Is the real estate market correction in Kelowna over? And what happened to the crash that some people were hoping was going to happen? In today's video, we'll go over what the Kelowna real estate market did in August of 2023, and we'll take a broader look at the market this year to see if we can answer some of those questions. I'm Tyrell Boake, a realtor in Kelowna, and if you're new to the channel, I help you navigate the real estate market and provide you with useful information so you can make decisions that make sense for you. And if you get any value out of today's video at all, please hit that like button and subscribe so that other people like you can see this video too. Single-family home sales are down about 6.6% from the same time last year, and inventory has grown slightly to where we now have 7 months of available inventory. That's pushing us just into a buyer's market. And if you have questions about the difference between a buyer and a seller's market and a balanced market, I did make a video about that a couple of weeks ago, and I'll link it for you right up here. Let's take a look at the benchmark price for single-family homes, townhomes, and condos. If you've watched my videos before, you know I prefer to follow the benchmark price as it gives us the price of a typical home with typical attributes in a typical neighborhood. We can't ignore the average price, but I feel like the benchmark price gives us a little bit more of an accurate representation of what the market is actually doing. The benchmark price of a single-family home in Kelowna has gone up about 5.6% from a year ago, and was relatively the same in August as it was in July at just over $1,068,000. Any market correction we had after the pandemic seems to have ended, and we've had steady price increases over the last 12 months. The average price was very steady again in August, and even though the months of inventory indicate we're entering a buyer's market, the balance in prices over recent months is telling me that there is still pent-up demand for good homes, and there isn't significant downward pressure on prices. When it comes to townhomes or semi-detached homes, sales are up 24% this year over last year as more and more buyers move into this type of home, as they're seen as lower priced, more affordable, and are a great option for first-time buyers, downsizers, or young professionals alike. The benchmark price is up 2.3% from a month ago, but only 0.7% from this time last year, with little fluctuation in recent months. Currently, you could expect to pay about $786,000 for a typical townhome in Kelowna. With inventory up 8% over last year, but with increased sales, the townhome market is balanced and has about 4.7 months of active inventory. If you're interested in the condo market, sales are down about 20% from a year ago, and the benchmark price is about the same as it was last summer at just over $525,000, which is up about 2% in the last 30 days. The condo market remains balanced with an increase of inventory of about 2% over last year, and we currently sit at 5 months of active inventory. Months of available inventory has been increasing in recent months due to the decreased number of sales and not necessarily due to an increase in inventory. In a lot of areas, inventory is still tight for the type of home that most buyers are looking to purchase. There are a lot of buyers sitting on the sidelines right now waiting for interest rates to come back down before they jump into the housing market. When that does happen, and it will happen, that increase in sales is going to push us back closer to a seller's market, and that is going to put upward pressure on prices. If you're sitting on the sidelines right now, it may be a good time to look at what you can afford and get into the market before it's flooded with buyers once again. What do you think? I mean, interest rates have doubled in the last year or two and prices still haven't come down. And unless interest rates double again, do you think that the real estate market is going to crash? Let me know in the comments below. We're in a stable market for now, and I think it's here to stay. I mean, of course, we're going to see a seasonal slowdown over the winter months as we close out the year. But with the Bank of Canada recently announcing not to increase their key overnight lending rate, we're going to see a healthy, stable fall market before that slowdown happens. If you'd like to book a discovery call with me, hit the first link in the description and you'll be taken to my calendar where you can book a time that works best for you. That's my market update for this month. We'll see you next time.